Diamonds with Brittany and Robin.
And lots of little baby Yorkies running around here.
So I'm Robin with Portland. Hey Portland, say hey! Say
And Aiden's like, why am I not included in this?
So today we are here with a year in review. And I apologize for how I look. It's Saturday. We've been cleaning our house.
I look worse. You will not see my face on camera. You will hear my voice today. That is in my hands. That's about it.
So I am in sweats, and this is as good as it's going to get, people. All right. So for the year in review, I did not realize how many finishes I had. This is so exciting. I was like, I feel like I've done nothing. If you could see my office right now.
Yeah, there's diamond paintings
which
everywhere.
Is not small. I mean, there really are diamond paintings everywhere.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so to start with, beside of me, we will start with this one. So this is the first one that Brittany was kind enough to go to my office and even get off the wall. This was Van Gogh, Poppies and Daisies. And this painting I actually started on June 1st. I finished it on July 2nd. I actually took it to the beach with us. Do you remember that?
I do.
I made a note of that in my journal.
Because you did summer with the Masters this year, and I did not. But I will be next year. I found my piece already.
Yes, but I did start it with Summer of the Masters, but I kind of I didn't participate in Summer of the Masters. That was the whole purpose of this, but I just didn't participate. Also, this was, Brittany found 500 Drills of Summer. I did enter that, and didn't I win a prize?
I think you did. That was where you won the, where we got, Captured by Radiance. With two kids.
Which was really funny because that isn't how this was done for Summer of the Masters, but I actually enjoyed the 500 Drills of Summer so much, and then I won a prize, and you just said, hey, that would work.
Yeah.
And again, so this was actually, and my notes on this, I just said I loved doing it. I really did. I loved it. Look at it. I mean, I framed it. What do you think, Brittany?
It's gorgeous.
It's not something you would do.
I don't know. Actually, it's not bad. I guess the name isn't technically Poppies and Daisies,
No.
but there's no shot that you're going to get me to be able to correctly pronounce that.
It's
French,
right?
Yeah, I tried to do a pronunciation thing and attempt, but I'm not going to butcher the name of this. So that is not what this is called on Diamond Art Club's website.
And one of my patients actually took a picture of it. So she was so impressed with it. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so that's that one. And now
the next one, she's gonna have to.
Okay, this was actually probably one of my favorite groups to participate in.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to back way up to get this in frame. Hold on, guys.
Okay.
Work with us. We're doing a non-camera stand for this one a little bit, so you guys can see it.
And when I say I'm in my office, I'm telling you, I am in my office with there are diamond paintings everywhere. This hangs in my house.
Trying to move a little because there's a glare. There we go. Perfect.
This was started on April 1st. I finished it on May the 12th, and I completed this with the Dakota-thon 2024. It was I enhanced it with DP with sparkles.
Let's get some close up here.
Wasn't this the first that I did a real big enhancement on?
Yes.
And I actually got it because of Kara, the principal painter. She had it. I don't know if she finished it or not. She had it and was working on it, and I fell in love with it. And believe it or not, it's been discontinued. So if you like this painting, you're going to have to look for it on D-Stash. I am in awe of this painting to this day. And by the way, I would highly recommend Dakota-thon. Brittany did a Dakota-thon, what you'll be seeing in a little bit.
Yes.
Highly, highly recommend that event. It is fun. They do a live every week. Dakota participates in the live. It was a blast. I don't think I won anything in that, but didn't care.
Yeah, no, I don't
care.
think it's funny, we both enhanced our kits too. You guys will see mine in a little bit. Mine is not framed. It was going to be framed for Christmas, but somebody slacked off and didn't get it framed.
But absolutely, I love the painting. Right now, I would say definitely my favorite painting I did. Definitely favorite event because it just carries so much fun. And who was for co-host? Who were the co-hosts? I don't really know.
There was quite a few. Rochelle, I think her name is Bling It Up or something like that. I can't remember who there was. I think there was like 4.
Oh, that's right. There was a whole group of
yeah,
people.
but I remember Rochelle, Bling It Up.
The lady who I'm so bad with names, and
I
you all
do.
know that, and I feel so bad. But the accountant, Alyssa,
Oh yes,
the diamond painting accountant, and I know I'm gonna forget somebody, and then I'm
Yeah,
gonna
there's
feel
one
really
more, but I
bad.
can't remember who it was.
But I can see your face, and like it makes me feel bad.
Hopefully, they're the same people hosting again this year. But
Yeah.
you guys, there's a Facebook group for Dakotathon, so if you go search it, I think they host it in the same group every year, and you'll see all their information.
And in the diamond painting world, for you guys who have been out there, I know you know, and you're out there screaming at your TV right now, telling me. But if you're new to diamond painting, look, this is an event. I would say look out for, participate in. They're a lot of fun, and you actually get to see Dakota drawing on this, and it's pretty. She's actually a co-host, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and they have a chat where she participates in a Facebook group, everything. All right.
So now we've got 4 framed total. So now we're going to go to, I have 2 that are framed, and I'm going to pause for a second here and then get it to Robin, and we'll be right back.
Okay, Brittany, I'm just back here being the holder, and you're gonna.
You don't have to hold it off the ground. That thing's heavy, man. All right. All right, guys. So this is probably, I'm going to go with, as far as like finish, this might be my favorite finish of the year. So this is, unfortunately, another retired kit. This is Dragon Attack. So this is, there've been 2 Dragon Attacks released by Diamond Art Club. This is Dragon Attack by Ciro Marchetti. So this is a huge diamond painting. It's 91 by 70. And I didn't do this for an event or anything. I did it just because, if you know me, I love dragons. I started it on March 20th and finished it on April 13th. So it took me less than a month. And I will tell you, this is an older kit. I was screaming with these black drills. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I should put it down because I'm going to look at it for a minute.
Yeah.
Because when she was working on it, I kept saying to her, this part was a mess.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
I'm like, what is this?
So pretty. There's so much confetti.
I was so lost by this.
Could you
part.
not put your face in the camera, dude?
Right. Hey, back up.
Hey, honey, back up. It's just a camera.
I was so confused. Oh my god! When I look at it on the computer, it is so pretty.
It is. It's so shiny.
I'm
telling you, this. I think there's a few that I haven't finished that might have potentially gotten close to favorite, but right now, as far as completions, this is 100% the favorite.
And I'm telling you, when we were talking on the New Year's Eve party about who is the fastest diamond painter. Not that matters.
No, it doesn't.
But we both said at the same time, she is. Meaning Brittany said I am, and I said she is. But man, this diamond painting, she did it. You don't keep up with your time, do you?
No, I did. So I don't know if you remember, for Dakotathon, actually, that was the first and only time I've kept up with my time for the diamond paintings. So like I have that down to roughly down to a minute. There'll be times I forget to put a start time and a stop time, and I guesstimate. But yeah, this one took me less than a month. So
yeah, this painting is huge, and I looking at it as she was doing it, I'm like, it was. Didn't you get it from D-Stash?
I did, because it's been discontinued, and it permanently lives in my bedroom. It will always permanently live in my bedroom. It is just stunning.
And I did not like it even when she was doing it, because I think it's because of this right here. But
it starts out with so much confetti right there with the greenery, yeah.
But it is pretty. It is. I'm not that big dragon person like you are, but I do think it is pretty. And I can't get over the size of that thing. It's massive.
All right, we're gonna
one last one.
Pause again. We got one more frame we're gonna grab here. All right, guys. I think, is this my first Diamond Art Club kit?
I think it was. I got it for you, didn't I?
I think so. I think this was.
Yes,
it was. I think this is the first one I have ever completed from Diamond Art Club. So if that tells you anything, guys. So, I didn't bring in I have one more that's framed that I technically finished this year, so I'll grab it in a second. So this was actually my first Diamond Art Club. I got this, oh man, God, I do diamond paint a little fast. Oh, and I was on vacation this week. So I started on February 11th, and I finished it on February 25th.
For her first diamond painting, huh?
From Diamond Art Club. I had one other small one. I'll show you guys it in a minute.
Yeah, but still, I mean, that was the time. I mean, okay, it's not a race.
Yeah, no, guys, everybody diamond paints at their own speed, and this is also a round drill, so I think there's a lot of things to take into account. Like, there's a lot of color blocking in this one, but I love the colors in this, and I also just kind of love, like, the meaning behind it. It does have, like, if I come in here, you can see it's got some, like, iridescent drills in it. It's got tons of the pretty white AB. But it's just so shiny, and I just absolutely adore this image.
It's beautiful.
This one lives in my office.
This is in her office, framed, yeah.
So then, give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab the last one I have framed and get it to show you guys. So, let's see if, I don't even think I had Gemswell at the time, so I don't even know if this is in my Gemswell app. And I will tell you right now, I don't know the artist, I don't know the title. This was like the first diamond painting I got. I have searched everywhere. I don't know if I got it on Amazon. I don't know if I got it on Temu, Shein. I have zero idea where it came from.
And we've tried to find out.
I've used a reverse Google search. I call it Evolutions is what I call it. And I didn't keep any information on this as far as when I started it. I finished it sometime this year around the time, it would have been like right before I started Love is Love Lionesses. But I just love it. I love Pokemon. So that was a perfect fitting one for the first one. And that one was, I think Robin thought I was going crazy because I did that one, instead of doing sections, I did that color by color. So like I picked one color and I did the color on the entire thing, and then I picked the next color. So that one was a little bizarre for me. I've since then learned the need of sectioning.
I don't know. I think that's a pretty cool way to do it.
So that was that one. All right, guys. So next, what we're going to do is, she's going to set that one to the side. We have two pretty big whips that I don't think there's going to be any easy way for us to show you. So we'll show you those first. All right, guys. So we're going to go from completions. We have more completions. Those are the frame ones. So we have two. She has a big whip. I have a big whip. So there's no way we could put those on even on a table and try to show them to you. So she's gonna hold hers. I don't think she's gonna be able to hold mine. We may just have to lay mine on the floor. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get to mine. But here is her big whip that she started.
Okay, so I got this from Jada Gem Shop. This is 5 Senses. I actually ordered it when I was searching for Summer of the Masters, something to complete for Summer of the Masters. Something to complete.
Yeah. In a couple of years, maybe.
It was my first Jada Gem Shop, and then I have since got I own. You don't own any.
I don't. That's my goal one of my goals for the year. Well, I was gonna add goals in this, so you guys might hear some of them. So one of my goals is to do a couple of new shops, and Jada Gem Shop is one. I'm hoping she hand renders one that I'll be getting.
Well, I have all those princess ones. You're more than welcome to do one.
I know, but I want Dragon Cafe and hand chart, pixel
chart.
Oh,
and we want the ones that Courtney talks about all the time.
And I want the Eevee one.
What are the ones Courtney talks about?
Those I don't like those. They're
you don't like Cat Fedora?
Oh, Cat Fedora. Yeah, I thought you were talking about like the little dragon pixelated. I can't think of the name of the artist of that.
Diamonds are
Cat Fedora.
Friends. Yes. Oh my god.
Yes, Cat Fedoras.
All right, back to this.
I do want some Cat Fedoras. Sorry.
Wait. Well, we get lost in diamond paintings, okay?
We just love to talk about it.
This is why we have so many. Can you imagine when we get to our stash video? That's going to be a year-long video. So, I will say this has a lot of confetti. I will say it's a little overwhelming, and my goal was to do a little section like each month and kind of get past it. And I am going to frame it and put it in my office. It's going to be absolutely beautiful when I do it. I just got to do it. It reminds me of, again, the Principal Painter's Owl.
Yeah. Hey, that's okay though. You can work on. You've already got a couple pretty decent sized sections done. So.
Well, and for Summer of the Masters, it will remind me to drag it out. But I really do think I'll get it out before then and work on it. I do. I absolutely love it. I will tell you, when I ordered it, I have no concept of size, and I just got the biggest one.
Yeah.
That's a true story.
Yeah, that was the opening. It was like the moment of, oh God, what did I do?
And then poor Jade, I went through all my drills, and I was like, so I'm missing a color, and I sent her a screenshot of the kit up and everything. By the way, I did a whole video kitting this up, and we deleted it.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
you were so frustrated.
I was frustrated. I just felt like I was a horrible video. And but it was a lot of work. That video was turned out to be 2 hours long.
I think it was longer than that because you had 2 parts, didn't you?
I don't remember. But anyway, I was emailing Jade and was like, hey, here's the kit up. There's some drills missing, and she goes, I see them in your kit. I'm like, oh my god, I was so embarrassed. And she's like, oh, I have ADHD. I understand. She was so sweet. But yeah, that was an embarrassing moment for me. So yes, I definitely am going. I do love this. It's actually, Brittany will tell you, when I liked it, I said at first I was like that first section. I was like, oh, and then I started.
It starts coming to life.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna grab my huge whip, and we're gonna try to figure out how to show this. All right, guys. So, yeah, this is my large work in progress. This is Dragon Season by none other than Emma Casey. We do have an Emma Casey event coming up. I'm 3/4 of the way through it. I've kind of been doing them by season. We did just hit winter, so winter over there by Robin is the only season that's not done. I have enhanced every single season. And I plan on enhancing winter, and then this is going to go on the wall in my office. It will be unframed because it is so big.
And you got this Enablers Outpost. You can still get it.
Yes, and so what we'll do is I'm going to lay it down here, and I'm going to pan over it.
Was this your first Emma?
Yes, this is technically my first Emma, yeah.
Was this your first introduction to Emma?
Yes, actually, I think it was. I think this was the first one I ever purchased. There we go. So you guys can see that's the only one I have left. But I have enhanced. You can see the pretty sparklies on him. And then you've got some pretty red sparklies on this one. There's other stuff enhanced too, but I tried to really add. And this one, I think my favorite part of this one is going to be the tree here.
And you blended this up without any help.
Yes, I did. This was probably my first one I did on my own.
And her first Emma.
Yeah, a lot of first Neighbors Outpost. A lot of firsts. All right, guys, give us a second. What we're going to do now is put this up and get our table ready, and we can do the rest there.
Okay, so this is Gingerbread House, which I did this for Bling It Up. I absolutely loved it. I think I got the Bling It Up from DP with Sparkles, if I recall, didn't I?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure that was the enhancement set, yeah.
And I started this on July 2nd, finished it on July 31st. I absolutely love this diamond painting. It is adorable.
It is. I like it.
Yeah, it was fun doing it. It's just cute. Okay, next up we have, this one is, I didn't say who Gingerbread House was by. Who was it?
Gingerbread House is by Gina Jane.
Gina Jane, who is Gingerbread House. I always want to give credit to the artists because they were what makes this possible. And this one is from Cynthia Fernetta. I think that's how you say her name. I don't remember the exact title of this. It may have just been prior. Do you remember the name? Oh, it's in my book. Hold on. This was started on June 3rd, and I finished it on June 22nd. It was for Pride Month. It is Pride Words is the name of the canvas by Cynthia Fernette. I think I'm pronouncing her name right. I might not be. But I worked on this at the beach as well.
Yeah, you were doing those in the same month.
For 500 Drills this summer.
And then some Pride events too.
All things rainbow.
Yep.
Did I win a Creations Morin event, or did I win something? It's got Creations Morin.
We did both win a pin, ironically enough, from Creations Morin. I think it was that. I don't remember what event that was, but yeah, I think we did.
And then Pride Month. I loved doing this. It was a lot of fun. This was actually the first diamond painting I did. Technically, I finished this at the beginning of the year, right?
Yeah.
And so this came from Michael's. Or was that right?
Michael's? Yeah, it was Michael's. I don't remember. I don't even know if they have titles or not, but it was just a piece from Michael's.
It's a Yorkie, of course, and it's not. I don't even have it. It wasn't even journaling. Brittany got this. This was a hospital event, and a hospital event.
Yeah. Well, it was an event.
I was in the hospital, and she got the diamond painting, and it was a Yorkie, and I love it.
Well, that was already the bottom. I was trying to make sure they saw it. It is pretty.
That's the start of my addiction.
Yeah, our addiction. Plural.
Also, I don't think I kept this one. I don't think I wrote this one down anywhere. When I
know you unboxed it. I don't know if you kept up with it, but I know you, because you did all those around the same time. Shortly after you did the unboxing videos.
But this is Diamond Dots, and it was Winnie the Pooh. Absolutely loved it. It was a lot of fun and did not take no time. It's a partial, but I I got it off Amazon, right?
Yeah, you have a couple of them here you got off Amazon.
Yeah.
This one, and then you got these babies.
One, again, I got them all and boxed them all at the same time. Just another Winnie the Pooh, very simple little image that I did. Love it.
Yeah, you unboxed both of those at the same time, and you did them shortly after you unboxed them, so.
And then this one, actually, this one was, it is a Diamond Art Club, Charlie Brown's Christmas, but we actually got this one from HSN.
Yes.
When they did a special release for Diamond Art Club, Brittany and I, but that was one of our first videos for our channel.
Yeah, I think it was like the second or third video, actually, I think it was.
It was one of the first few, because I started it August 19th, I finished August 20th, which would be, makes sense, because I was small, and I wrote fun, and it really was fun.
Yeah. It's Charlie Brown, how could it not be?
I know.
It's Charlie Brown.
And then, oh,
a Spangly.
This was this for the Randall Spangler event?
That was for the most recent one in November.
And by the way, another event that's hosted by Brandy and Kara, the principal painter. And
there's 3 Randall Spangler events throughout the year.
I would highly, highly recommend if you are like new to diamond painting and new to events. I started this on November 1st, so this was the November event, and finished it on November the 23rd, and I absolutely loved every minute of it. I'm not a dragon fan, and I don't like all of his paintings, but this one was so much fun.
I love all his paintings, don't worry, guys. You'll
Yeah,
get plenty of your Spangler addiction here, don't worry.
Yes.
You'll get plenty of dragon addiction in my stash. You've already gotten one. You'll get plenty more. Don't worry.
And then this is, oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite artists.
Oh, yes, and that's an enhanced one, too.
Yeah, this is Shot Pinson. The name of it, I'll have to look
Seize
here.
the Day.
Seize the Day. Oh, yes, because
yes, that's the only reason I remember is because of the boat.
Yes, and this was a D-stash from a lady, maybe Macari.
No, I think eBay, actually. I think is where you got this one.
And she was the nicest lady. She sent me a card with it. She said that she hoped I enjoyed it. I started it on February the 15th, and I finished it August the 18th. And I put beautiful. I put question if I want to frame it. So much confetti. Oh, a Poshmark. I've got.
Oh, it is Poshmark. Okay, I was thinking it was eBay.
I don't care about the confetti. This is absolutely gorgeous. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it.
Yeah. Gorgeous. And I love the enhancements, too.
Which is funny. You know, we talked about older canvases and pop and drills. I have no problem with this one whatsoever. It was beautiful. It still is.
I didn't have any with Dragon Attack. Just the trash black drills was all I had issues with Dragon Attack.
Yeah, so I actually really liked that kit a lot. I don't know what year that kit was out. I don't even know if it's still available. I don't think it is.
I think wasn't it exclusive to like Hobby Lobby or something?
I don't know, but I know we got it for really cheap.
Yeah, I don't remember.
That lady was just so sweet. And then
this is the big one.
Oh, and this one is my first time in art club.
Favorite too.
And it is one of my favorite. It was Love Bard, and I loved every minute of her. I still think she is one of the most gorgeous diamond paintings ever. Oh, artist Brittany. I've got it here in my book. I can tell you when I started it.
Rosie Scribbles, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I know the people out there that's in diamond painting are screaming that on the TV too. Yes, Love Bard. And I started it on January the 19th, and I finished it on April the 1st.
You took a break from this one for a little bit when you were working on it.
I was working on 3 others. Oh yeah, and I started the DMP project at Duke. And so I was working so much, but I absolutely loved every minute of it, and it was so much fun.
She's gorgeous.
She is.
We got to get you a portfolio. I can see where it's been rolled up, where some of the drills have popped up a little bit right there.
Yeah, and that's when Brittany has a portfolio. I do not, but that's what when we were getting ready to do this.
We were just talking about we've got to get her one, because she's going to keep these. If there are ones we're not going to frame or do anything with, she definitely needs a portfolio to keep them. Because I know a lot of people say, why do you get diamond paintings if you're just going to let them sit? It's like, I keep mine in a portfolio. I like looking at them. At some point, I'd like to figure out a way to, like, rotate and hang them all up. Like, I've seen, like, I think Ditzy has, like, a curtain rod with some clips holding hers up. So like I want to find a good way to realistically show multiple and like be able to flip through them eventually, which is why I keep them. Because I do, the ones I get, I love. So, and I know she does too. Anything she gets, she loves too. But you guys gotta think, we can't, with how much we diamond paint, there's no shot we can frame everything that we do.
No. I don't never remember when Ditsy went to that person's house. Like she had so many diamond paintings, they were never so pretty. I don't know. It's gorgeous, but this is a beautiful diamond painting. Loved every minute of it.
She is.
And that you can still get her. They restock.
Is she in stock right now? I don't know.
They did a restock of her recently. I don't know if she still is in stock, but they did a restock of her, and so I know that she's not been discontinued. So one of the things Brittany and I was talking about is I'm going to get a portfolio. She's going to actually...
Just lay them all in the front of mine for now.
She's actually going to send me the link for her portfolio, and I'm going to just order it when we're done here and have one for me.
Alright, so I'm going to start with my finished ones. I'm going to do the ones that I have not put into my portfolio yet or won't fit in my portfolio. Because there are a few that fall in that category. So most of these are... I pulled a small one out of my portfolio just because I had it stacked with another one, and so I wanted to be sure you could see it, so I went ahead and pulled it out. So this one is a little baby. This is Ember the Sky Dragon, and I got it because it's just so cute and small, and it's a dragon. Actually, so no, Mom, I lied. This is actually my first Diamond Art Club.
What is it?
January 29th to February 2nd, and I started the other one in February. So this little baby was the first Diamond Art Club. Then Love is Love Lionesses. So Ember the Sky Dragon, and this is by Pixie Sticks. So that little baby. And then this one is another Spangly. So we have...
Oh, I do remember you doing that.
Yeah. So then next we have, this is actually for the most recent Randall Spangler event. So we have Fairy Tale Dreams. This I started on November 2nd and I finished it on November 10th. And I remember this one I was working on and I just wanted to keep going because one, it's again a round. I feel like rounds go so much faster. There is a lot of color blocking. But this was actually, ironically enough, the first one I really did of his that has books. And I was just, like, obsessed with the way the spines look and just the minor details, like, in the book spines that they have and how it translated. And they were just, I couldn't stop working on it. It's so cute. So, Fairy Tale Dreams, and that was, again, for the Randall Spangler event. Alright, what we got next? This is, ooh, we have an Art and Soul thrown in here now, guys. And, of course, another Emma Casey. This is Trick or Treat Dragon. And so this one I did for the Halloween event in, I think it was a Great Pumpkin Along or something like that. It was in the Art and Soul Facebook group. So I started this on October 5th and I finished it on October 27th. And this is computer rendered and I can remember the confetti in this one. If you guys will look. I remember at one point I was like, I'm just diamond painting the color in this section. It ended up being like a checkerboard. Look at that. But the finished product is absolutely stunning. I really love this cute little dragon eating his candy. So this is another very, very cute Emma.
You bragged about that one the whole time you were doing it.
I loved him. Oh, this one, okay. I know which one's coming up next. So this one, you're gonna realize there's a big time gap here. So I actually started this. We went to the mountains the weekend of my birthday, which was in May, and I started it, and then I didn't touch it again until I went on like a small vacation before Thanksgiving, and then I took it with me on Thanksgiving, and I just recently finished it. And I would call this for me almost like, I would say right now it's kind of a unicorn because I am obsessed with her art. And I can't find any of it. This is January Garnet Little Dragons by Sheena Pike. I did pick up the Oraloa Sheena Pike, but I absolutely love her artwork. Somebody showed me I saw their work, their finished projects for 2024 on Instagram. There was a Craftedly Sheena Pike that I want so bad. If you happen to watch this video, and you have that, I can't remember the name of it right now, I'd have to look, I'm not going to. If you have the Craftably Sheena Pike Dragon, please email me or message me or anything, comment. I will love you for the rest of my life and I will buy it off of you and won't even think twice about it. But yeah, so I absolutely adored working on this one. I just love like all the shades of red and pink and everything like that. So this one, again, I started on May 10th. Oh, no, excuse me. I started on May 16th. And I didn't finish it until December 21st. And then, like they said, there was a long gap there where after that weekend of my birthday until sometime in November, I hadn't worked on her. So, but she is absolutely stunning. Told you guys, you're going to get plenty of dragons here. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Speaking of dragons, we have another one. We have another one. Dragon chess. I remember, so I don't even remember why I decided to work on this one first, because I had so many dragons at the time, but I absolutely adore how this looks and how it finished out. First of all, this dragon, with his little hands on his head on his hands, and then his wings, and how he's holding like part of the castle here with his claw, and his tail just wraps all the way around. I don't really care so much about the ogre. I think he'd be called an ogre, guys. And then just all the other little stuff is cool, but I loved the dragon. And so this one I started right after Love is Love Lionesses. So I started on February 25th, and I finished it on March 20th. And God, I really do wish I had a way to hang multiple up, because this is another one that I adore. Like, I love January Garnett's little dragon. I'd love to hang it up. I would love to hang this one up. There's just not enough space on my walls. Maybe if I got rid of some Taylor Swift stuff, I could hang up some more diamond things.
I was looking in my office and thinking the same thing.
Alright, so I told you, we talked about Dakota-thon, and I said I had one. So my dad, the frames you guys saw are actually built frames by my dad. The two that Robin has have plexiglass in the front. I think it's plexiglass. It's like a hard plastic in the front of it. And then mine, I chose not to have him put it in there. I forgot about getting this one down for him to measure, because he was supposed to build a frame for it, so this could be a Christmas diamond painting that goes up every Christmas. Because this, woo,
That is so pretty.
Christmas Eve at the Workshop by none other than Dakota Dateweiler. And so it was so funny when Robin did Dakota-thon, I wasn't even sure I was going to. And I was like, the only piece I see right now that I really, really, really want was Christmas Eve at the Workshop. It was out of stock. I got so lucky in getting this from a D-stash. The person was super, super nice about it. I did use the enhancement set from DP with sparklers. I started it on April 13th. I didn't finish it till May 26th. But I just absolutely adored this. First of all, I loved how the polar bear got enhanced. The tree. God, I don't even know if you can see everything.
And now you do, like, Dakota, you have so many,
I think I have two or three Dakotas for this year to choose from. And then I love the sky, all the enhancements in the sky. You have enhancements in the house, the penguins, the water.
I loved watching her work on that. Actually, that's one I wouldn't mind having and doing too.
I loved this one. So for somebody who wasn't sure about the Dakota-thon, what I was going to do, or if I was going to participate, and then getting lucky and like the only one I wanted was out of stock, I was like, yes, I got it from D-Stash, and I got everything. I actually think if I remember, I started it because I didn't have the enhancements yet, and I just worked. Yeah, I did, because I had a lot of like this. I started at the bottom, and I didn't have any of there were lots of missing spots in the water here.
That's so pretty.
Because I was waiting on it.
Oh my gosh, I see it over there on the camera. It's just so pretty on the camera.
So this is the beauty.
It's gorgeous.
I love this one. So this will be, hopefully next year we'll have a frame for it. It'll be hung up in our house and framed. Oh, I did say the dates. Alright, now, I don't know how well this is going to work. So, everything else that's left is in my portfolio. There's a chance that it's glossy, and you might not be able to see it, and we may have to take it out. I kind of hope we don't, because that's a lot of work, but if we have to, we have to. I'm going to stop before I put it up here, though, because literally the first kit in my portfolio is a mystery kit. So, if you do not like mystery kit spoilers, please fast forward. We'll say about 45 seconds to a minute. I will try to talk fast, although I love this piece. So just fast forward about, we'll say 90 seconds, because you can always rewind a little bit if you get to a part where we're not talking about. So just so you know, if you're fast forwarding, the next one I'm gonna talk about after that is gonna be a Garfield one. So just if you want to fast forward. So I'm not gonna pull my portfolio, but here comes the mystery kit, guys, because the portfolio had too much glare. So this is my first completed mystery kit, and I worked on this nonstop, literally the day that it came in. I absolutely adore this. Is Christina Yen 6-leaf clover. This was technically mystery kit 52 Fantasy Whimsical. I love this one. So I got it in April 21st. I started the same day, and I finished it May 10th. And this was so much fun to see come to life. Just each little dragon in its own right, and just seeing where they were.
You were so happy doing it.
I was. This was probably. I love Dragon Attack. I said it was my favorite. I think this one might have brought me the most joy while doing it because I just adored this piece. So there's that one. All right. Up next we got the little small Garfield. So Sleepy and Grumpy Cat. This one is. I didn't keep any start dates or finish dates on this. Oh, and I didn't even. We were talking about times, and I said I didn't log my time except for on Christmas Eve at the workshop. So from what I kept, guys, of Christmas Eve at the workshop. So yeah, Christmas Eve at the workshop, guys. It was exactly 80 hours is what it says in my Gemslow app. But yeah, so this one I don't have start or end dates on for you. So I know I did it this year. I think I did it. I want to say after Dragon Chest, but don't quote me on that. But this was just a little small snack size one. I need to do more of these. I feel like these break up the big projects more, and I just don't.
I do.
I need to. All right. And some of these guys, you'll see the edges are folded. I did that so it just fit in the portfolio. Up next, we have my very first Bella art piece. I did this for the Bella Art event, actually. It was their Christmas in July event. And so this is Raspberry White Mocha, and it's by Jamie Walton Art. They have several cute other ones like this that I have in my cart and want to purchase so bad. But this one was just a cute, smaller one. And I absolutely adored working on it. And again, I'm going to be getting the other ones. There's like a pumpkin spice. Man. There's like 4 of them. I can't remember any of them other than pumpkin spice right now. But I absolutely adored this one. So I started on July 9th and I finished it on July 25th. And then this month I actually was working on several throughout the month. But this was one of them. Now, we're talking about firsts. So this kit does a lot of things for me. This is the first Art and Soul kit I ever did. This unboxing was the first video you ever saw on my channel. Also, my first technical post review, because this was a 100% new to me company. I knew nothing about them other than they had just signed Hannah Lynn. I bought a couple other canvases when I bought this one. One of them actually is a finished one. I'll pop a picture of it up here. It's not one they sell anymore, and I gifted it to a friend, and it was a full round crystal Steelers kit. So I'll pop a picture of it up here, because I do have a picture of it finished. But that was just finished within the last 2 or 3 months. But this one, this beauty, man, this was another one I had a whole heck of a lot of fun working on. So like I said, a lot of firsts for me for this one, so this one's very near and dear to my heart. I got this on June 28th. I did actually start it on July 3rd, and I finished it on July 30th. Ironically enough, I don't use the rating, and I rated this 5 stars in my Gemslow app. I remember specifically this one, all the specialty drills. Like, her whole hair has so many ABs and stuff, and then there's crystals in this. There are soul dust drills in this. I absolutely love this kit. And I did the post review because I wanted to do like a true first time experience. So like for this one, I kept my trash. I did everything to show how my true experience was with this. And I know like around that time, a lot of people were having a lot of issues with the 310 drills. And I'm telling you, I absolutely adored this kit.
And that opened the door to Art and Soul, and we started ordering from Art and Soul.
And then we started doing the roundup for Art and Soul.
We loved art, and that.
Our year has just kind of gone from there.
Well, it started a whole conversation on social media about was the quality of the Hannah Lynn's as good as the quality of another companies? And Brittany's point being, it was.
I mean, honestly, like I can see myself, like my placement, it wasn't anything else. I can see the way I placed the square drills where I multi-place. I can see some gapping from me. But as far as, like, everything else, like, the drills fit so snugly, enough to where there's no popping. It's smooth. It's gorgeous. I did thoroughly enjoy this one. Thoroughly enjoyed. Up next, we have another adorable Bella. So this is Leo Teacup by Hazeleel Art. So I actually got this one specifically just looking to participate in an event. I didn't ever put a finish date. Oh, I don't know when I finished this, guys. I started on July 10th. I could probably go back and look in the groups. I did it for Black Dahlia's horoscope event in July. I started on July 10th. I couldn't tell you when I finished. I could go back and look. But actually, Robin's horoscope is a Leo, which is why I chose this one. But I actually enjoyed this so much. I actually am thinking about, I purchased 2 or 3, I think, of the other horoscope teacups, and I don't think she has any more. There's one I didn't purchase, but I actually really like this, and it's just so gorgeous. So I have purchased a few more of these. So we have another beautiful Art and Soul Hannah Lynn.
Was that your second?
It was. This is yes. This is Dreaming on the Farm. It was my second one. And I remember when I started this, I was so doubtful. Do you remember?
Yes,
Because the outline.
Yes.
So normal Hannah Lynn's, if you do a lot of Hannah Lynn's, Hannah Lynn outlines in 310. And the outline of this one is in 939, which is like a really dark blue. And so I was super worried about how it's going to look. And then also the dog looked a little off color to me. He is still like a little bit of a greenish shade, but that's because that's just kind of how he was drawn. So he is rendered properly and everything. And actually, in the end, I was really happy with how it looks. Like, I can't, like, if you look up close, you can tell that these blue are, the outlines are blue. But I think it looks really good with her hair. And you can't really tell it anywhere else unless you're, like, right up on it. But she was just absolutely stunning. So let's see the dates. When did I work on this beauty? So Dreaming on the Farm, I started on August 10th and I finished on September 2nd. And I don't think I did her for any events. I just did her because she was gorgeous and I needed to do her. So there's that one.
That started you down the Art and Soul rabbit hole.
Yeah, both of those started the Art and Soul rabbit hole. Alright, we have another Spangly. This is Santa's Surprise by Randall Spangler. So this is one I actually chose to enhance. I did this for the event in July for the Randall Spangler. I didn't use it for Randall Spangler event. I used it for DP June Pride, All Things Rainbow, and then the Creations Marin diamond painting event. And this is actually, so I've actually started doing a lot of enhancements myself. And so DP Sparklers did make an enhancement set for this afterwards, but I actually did my own enhancements for it, and I loved how it turned out. Because it was just enough to make it gorgeous without being too over the top. And just add a little bit to it. So I added some stuff in the ornament and the table. And then a lot in the candle. There was already quite a bit in the candle, but I added some more. And then I chose to add some stuff in the stockings. So this one was a lot of fun. I love Randall Spanglers, and they work up so fast. I adore them. Alright, so aside from Dragon Seasons, this was my first ever diamond painting that I decided to enhance, and I literally just kind of like winged this one.
Okay, there's a story behind this. She got it from Miss Coffee's.
I did.
She asked me if I wanted it, and I said no. And because I am a huge Wonder Woman fan.
Yeah.
She ended up getting it, and after she got it, I wanted it.
I think she's still looking for it.
Actually, I passed up on somebody was destashing it, and I passed up on it. But I do love her.
And guys, I realized I gave you the wrong information about Santa's Surprise. I used it for Funky and Far Out and Dragon Lungs and Books. I thought I used it for a Spangler event. I was looking at the information for Wonder Woman. So I started the Spangler on July 2nd, and I finished it on July 27th. So Wonder Woman, I started on June 1st and finished on June 24th. And so this was used for DP June Pride, All Things Rainbow, and the Creations Morin event. And I do have a list of all my enhancements, but like I literally did just kind of wing this because it's my first square enhancement too, ironically enough. I usually do more squares, but it was the first square one. It's like I added a lot of like crystals to her belt, and then like at the bottom here, I added some crystals and some fairy dust in the bottom, and then in the background in certain places I added some ABs, I added some crystals. I made her gloves, or not her gloves, what do they call her little arm things? I can't think of
her bulletproof, her reflecting bullets
like
off,
the
I can't think
wristbands.
of, yes.
So I added, these are completely 100% AB drills. Added a lot of gold, like, not gold, they're just yellow sparklers throughout. And then, again, lots of pretty stuff in the background, because I just love this one. And this is another one I love the colors of, and I would love to hang up somewhere, but again,
I do like her a lot.
I just don't know where I'd hang her up, but she's gorgeous.
It's so funny. You asked if I wanted her. I was like, no, and then you get her. I think the bling her up is what.
It is. I loved it, and I added a lot to the bodice of the body here with the red. I added lots of crystals here. I added some AV. So I loved. This one was literally my first square, and I just had so much fun just trying to figure out what I was gonna do.
I think you could still get her actually.
I think you can. I think she might be out of stock. I think she came back in stock at one point.
She did.
All right, guys. This is gonna be the last completion I have, and so this is gonna be another first for me though too. So this is my first ever Orloa canvas. And let me tell you,
I heard it the whole time.
This is a lot of confetti. This was a lot of confetti. Like so here, let me give you some details about it first. So I did it for an event. I did it for diamond painting for pets. I started it in June 5th and I finished it on June 5th, finished it on June 30th, just in time for the event to finish. And man, look just at this one section. Look at that ice cream cone. I swear there are so many colors in that ice cream cone. Everything down here was so much confetti, and I really was like, I was hating it while I was doing it because there was so much confetti. And like I've grown to the point now where confetti doesn't bother me that much, but I love how it turned out. It's just absolutely gorgeous. But it was my first Orloa finish. And so I love it. Oh, I guess I don't know if I tell you what it's called. It's Ice Cream Parlor Pops by Lars Stewart. I guess you guys want to know the name of it.
Can you still get that?
You can, but actually, ironically enough, I think it's out of stock.
Really? It is adorable.
So that completes our completions of 2024. So now we're going to get to the part where we have a lot of works in progress. So do you want to do the ones we're working on together? Because there's only a few of those?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so work in progresses. So these are all, so there are 3 here that we've both kind of been doing together. She started on this side, and I started on that side. You want to tell them about it?
Yes, we purchased it around at the day after Thanksgiving.
Black Friday.
We're laughing because if you watched our other video, I said Black Sunday, and now just the Good Friday.
Yeah, it was definitely Black Friday. I'm pretty sure it came out on Friday. It might have been Cyber Monday, but it was one of those two.
Good Friday.
It was not Good Friday. We have not gotten to Good Friday yet.
And so this is a Chuck Pinson, and this is Steps Along the Appalachian Trail. And if you have been watching our channel, you just saw the unboxing. Literally, we're doing it for a Christmas present. It will be framed. And actually, it's pretty amazing we've got this much done because we worked
with everything
on
we've had going on. Yeah, we've got this part. I'm trying to show you. Let's see, let's slide it this way a little bit. She's got a whole row and then over half another one, and then I've got 1 row and then like 2 sections over here.
But it does show you, again, who cares how fast, but it does show you how much faster she diamond paints, because I literally started it before she did, and she's way ahead.
And I definitely worked on Christmas cookies during it.
Oh, be quiet, Brittany. Go away. This is now Robin's channel with Sparkling Diamonds with Robin, and there's no more Brittany. Okay. All right.
Give me this diamond painting. Give me this diamond painting. Uh-oh. We're losing her.
Okay, and so then this is another one that we are working on together. And if you have, we got to show this to Amanda.
I've got a short I need to put up of this. So
Amanda, so we're gonna send you. We're just gonna send Amanda to this part of this. Yeah. If nothing else.
Well, I do have the short that I'm going to be putting up probably tonight, so you'll see the short before you see this. But we've only done, you can't quite see. Let's see, this corner
So we did artist spotlight of Amanda
Yes.
Hicks. She had not seen one of her diamond paintings. Brittany ordered this from Art and Soul and Crystal. I will tell you, I've not done a crystal canvas, and I don't know how she does all crystal canvases. Okay, let her do it.
Oh no, you're fine. I was just moving it so they could see the part that's
So-
finished. Really.
She really is. So and this is like, I don't know how she does it. It's very pretty, and then, but mine, oh my gosh, the struggles are real. There's confetti, and it's so hard to keep the crystals down.
Oh,
we
it is.
we
We
talked
both
about
talked about that. You've got to, because like with regular drills, you can see when they're not quite right.
Yeah.
But these, you literally have to take your hand, and
Yes.
I don't
Constantly. I feel it right now. I feel it
if
right
I don't
there. Just did
feel.
it.
Oh, you just filled one off.
I did. But it's not any doing of Art and Soul. It's the crystals.
No, and it's us placing them. Like
Yeah.
it's almost like you don't. When you're diamond painting regular drills, you can see when you don't quite push one all the way down. With these, with how bright they are and how shiny they are, you
literally
can't
have
see.
to rub your hand over it.
Yeah.
And this is absolutely
Oh, and
beautiful.
did we say the name of it? It's Happiness, Peace,
Oh,
Love.
we did?
We said it was by Amanda Hicks.
I know.
Art and Soul, Happiness, Peace, Love is the name of this one.
I know. And so we were doing it together. And actually, this is another one that, like, we literally started this in the Appalachian Trail. And, like, we've been boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, now we're all in events.
I know.
All right, you need to give a spoiler warning.
Okay, so this is a mystery kit. It's actually a mystery kit that I was just going to do. And I got a little overwhelmed because it was my first mystery kit. Which is ironic. Brittany will tell you, I purchased every mystery kit there has been. I don't know
No
what
completions yet.
don't know what that's about. If I ever decide to destash mystery kits, I've got them.
I get to shop first.
Every single mystery kit out there I've owned, but I picked them up if they're for sale somewhere else. I buy them on the release day. I don't know what it is. Is it the FOMO, Brittany? You think it is?
Probably, but there's still some you don't have.
But I will say, it's also, to me, is a mystery part.
Yeah.
Don't say a word about it. I've not done any of them. So do not look.
If you don't like mystery kits, this is another fast forward.
I don't. You're not going to see it all. I mean, I didn't do that much.
We did quite a bit actually.
Okay. I feel like it's still a lot of me.
You did do more than I did, but I did do some.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. So do not look. Okay. You've been warned. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, you would know too if you were. Oh. So I did all this, right?
Yeah, I only did the top. I just did the top part, guys. So we'll show you the part she did first. So this is by Bob Duquette. I don't remember what number it is. Can you see it through it without having to peel the washi tape back?
I can peel the washi tape back. I don't know.
I can't remember the number. I know it's a
57.
57, and it's a scene. It's a ocean. It's like a landscape ocean, if I'm not mistaken, is what it is.
And okay, so the reason she started doing it with me is because I was complaining the whole entire time right then. Where did I start at?
You started at the bottom because you were complaining about there being so much dark, like the dark greens.
And I didn't know what it was. It was a mystery kit, and I was like, I'm not liking this at all. After you said I like this picture, Brittany, why am I not liking it?
I know.
And then, of course, she starts up there with the lovely little... everybody knows what this is, and it's so pretty. And I'm like, wait, how did you get that pretty little corner? I didn't realize we had this much time.
Yeah, we need to pull it out and finish it at
We
some point.
do.
We have so much going on, guys. We have so much going on.
Wait, since we started our... Okay, let me get... In all fairness, I work 60 hours a week. I am on call. I'm in the doctor of nursing program at Duke full-time. This semester is my last semester, and I have been the whole entire year. So for a full-time student who works as in a doctoral program, works 60 hours a week as a psychiatric mental nurse practitioner, and does all this diamond painting, I think it's pretty awesome. Don't you?
I think it is.
And she's always telling me that when I'm beating myself up. But I do like it now. She was right. And I really do want to finish it, Brittany. I do. I like it a lot. But I do think when I get out of it, when I graduate in May, which is when I'll be done, I think I'll have more time.
Probably, yeah.
School starts back on Monday.
Oh, yeah, you do have soon.
Yeah, and this is my last semester, but it's kind of a busy one. And plus my schedule at work is picking up, too. We've got a lot of things going on at work that we'll talk sometime about in our channel. It's just business things that are going on. Changes at work. So, with my practice. Okay, so now, and this will explain a lot of my works in progress, because I feel like I feel like I get bored easily. By the way, can you also give me another shout out here? I do a lot of minis, which we're not showing you today.
Yeah, we're not showing you any of the small stuff we've been working on.
So I do the mini.
I'm just leaving these face up.
I do the minis. I do a lot of the big. What are they called? The little Snoopy pals. And
Yeah, the
things.
Sparkle Pals. We have the Sparkle Pals here, though.
I have done coasters.
Oh, a Gingerbread House.
I did the Gingerbread House, which is not the same Gingerbread House Shay talks about. Oh, will you show them that stupid pumpkin? Oh my God.
This little Gingerbread House.
And then I love.
We've got tons of Sparkle Pals over here. Oh, you did one of the easels too. That's in my office.
Oh, I did a lot of easels.
You did two, didn't you?
Over there. Look, I did 3 easels. Look, because over there's 2. Well, I did 4.
Okay. So yeah, so she does have lots of small things. So
this pumpkin.
This is said pumpkin. It's still sticky, so we're gonna be careful.
Yeah, I've got to put more glue on it. Shay, if you're watching, you in that Gingerbread House, this is how much I love you even more, woman, because you talked about. I'm so proud of you for completing it.
Yeah, look at that pumpkin.
This pumpkin is a nightmare.
It looks pretty with done of it, but I watched her struggle.
I keep trying to move the drill, Shay. I want to know how you did it. I'm going crazy. So I am going to finish it, though. I will finish it. You just have to put something around it and reapply the glue. But that is something I got at Michael's. Yeah, so I have a lot of little things too that I have completed in all fairness. So then this is a Raggedy Ann by Reagan Kubitschek, and actually this is what took me down the Art and Soul rabbit hole.
Yeah.
When you started Hannah Lynn, and I got on Art
and then I showed you these, and you got got 4 kits.
I was on Art and Soul's website because she was buying Hannah Lynn's, and I wasn't a huge Hannah Lynn fan, and Brittany's like, "Oh, do you have all those kits?" And I fell in love. And she's actually not she's over halfway done. It's just I
You get distracted.
I do.
You could finish her for a reggaeton, maybe.
Actually, yeah, because it doesn't require any finish, does it?
I don't think it does. I don't remember the exact rules, but either way, you could still potentially do her for reggaeton.
Yeah. And then you guys see me working on this one during our weekly roundup right now. This is Siamese Sisters by Emma Casey. I know a lot of people are actually doing this for the Emma event in February that Brittany and I are hosting. Highly, highly recommend this kit. It's from Art and Soul. I cannot say enough about it. I have absolutely loved it. I need to put release paper down right there. It came off. But but I leave it out though. I leave it out covered up. It just fell off.
Oh, you have another work in progress in here.
We leave this one out, and I've been working on it during a weekly roundup every week, so I'm not putting a lot of time into it. But I think during the Emma Casey event, I might finish this first and then go. I don't know yet. I have a one I'm definitely gonna do for Emma Casey. If you heard me say I'm gonna do every Emma Casey during Emma Casey event.
Speaking of Emma Casey, the one you have in there that I don't know if you want to take it out of the box is Autumn Fox. We just showed it in a video.
Oh, yeah.
You want to grab it?
Yeah.
Let me grab him out here.
So this one right here's my release paper. This stays out because I keep working on it when I'm in. We leave this in my office here.
Here, I'll show you. You want to take him out of the bag and I'll put him over here where we normally keep him? Ooh.
So this is another Emma Casey that I'm working on, Autumn Fox. This was my first Bella art kit. Absolutely. So Brittany was doing Emma Casey dragons. As I've said, I'm not a huge dragon lover. And then somehow she was showing me other pictures of Emma's art, and I was like, oh my gosh! And so I started Emma has so many
the cute eyes. The cute eyes drew you in.
I think it was the eyes, but I love this piece. It's actually a snack size I could keep on work on during the evening times too with my other. I just forget about it because we keep it in here.
Yeah.
I need to leave this one out too.
You want me to not put it back in the box?
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay.
So I can finish them. So at nighttime when I'm working on snack sizes, this one I can do. I absolutely love it.
I'm just gonna stick his box in here then.
And this one you've been seeing the whole time underneath here. I started this one for another Randall Spangler event that's hosted by Carrie and Brandy, Mysteria Diamonds, and the principal painter. Again, their events, highly recommend. Love this canvas. I love that I love their event. I love working during their events. I just love everything about this event. I highly recommend their event. They do a couple of Randall Spangler events every year. So, again, I wasn't a huge Randall Spangler fan either. Some of his art I like, some of it I don't. But this one, it just absolutely drew me in, and it does glow in the dark, and it's pretty awesome.
Oh, I forgot about that. The fact that it glows in the
Yeah,
dark.
turn the lights on, and oh my gosh, like these, you can actually can you see that on the camera? You probably can.
I don't know. Let's see if we turn the light off.
Kind of tell.
Can you turn the ring light off behind you?
I
don't know if it will. We tried to show you guys. We tried.
And to get this much done, I did this. I have the start date somewhere in my book. I'm almost done.
I'm pretty sure it was June. I think you started for the June event.
This wouldn't take any time to finish. I just need to do it.
I know he won't stay on the hanger anymore because he's big and so heavy now.
And actually, I lied. I remember when Brittany was talking about. This is actually my first Diamond Art Club.
Which one is that?
This is.
Was that your first one?
Yeah.
I thought you started. I'm pretty sure you started Love Bard.
No, I had her got Love Bard and stopped doing this one.
Oh.
So this is Magic Force. Remember?
Oh yes.
This is how I got introduced to Diamond Art Club. Somebody had this completed, and I saw it, and I'm like, "What is that?" And I
need to help you finish this. I like this one.
You cannot help this.
I can help finish it.
No.
All right, well, chop. Tell her, guys. Tell her.
But I don't know, like, it's not as fun as what it was when I first got it.
I think for you it's just the overwhelming different shades of darker blue, I think, is what you were having a hard time with.
I don't know, like, it's just not, it's also, to stop this to go to Love Bard,
I know,
which was
the color
so
difference.
bright, to go back to this is really hard. But I did work on it for an event, after.
It was one of the Harry, I think it was a Harry Potter event or a Magic event. I can't remember the name of it. It was one of the two.
So I will get it finished this year. I will for sure.
It's so pretty.
It is very pretty. Look at these butterflies. It's gorgeous. And I think you can still pick this one up.
I think you can too.
In and out of stock. This is an interesting one. There's no excuse to not have this one done. It's just Love and Care by All Clear Studios from Diamond Art Club. And I mean, this speaks for itself. It was they released a series with a stethoscope, firefighter, and what was the other one, Brittany?
School books.
School books, yeah, and I got all of them, but I'm a nurse, and I thought, wow, what better one to do? And you can see all the multi-placing. This should not take any time to work up. I think what happened, it was during the summer, and I was, and school was like, my summer semester at school was a nightmare. And I think I just got sidetracked and just did not go back to it yet. And so I am going to finish it, and I hardly have any of it done. I don't know if you can even see how much I had done. I don't know if I even showed you. But I mean, I love this canvas, and I think I will frame it. Did you even remember this one, Brittany?
Yeah. I did.
And then I started this one for Michaela's event. And who hosted that with her? Did she do it by herself? I feel like she did.
I don't remember, actually.
And, this is Michaela's opening picture, too, to her channel. So I'm sure she loves this diamond painting. But this is Abby Delamore. Did I say her name right?
Abby Delamore, yeah.
Abby Delamore. This is Abby Delamore, and this is Big Sis. I started it for the event. I absolutely love working on it. It's one that I found coming to life as I was doing it. Let me move it up a little bit. So I love, like, the bag of chips. I love, like, the little camera. I love, like, the Pokemon balls sitting there. Like, the little headphones. I absolutely adore it. It's another one that, I don't remember. I've got the start date in my book. I think it was May. Was it May or June?
Oh, I don't remember.
Or August. Michaela's up there screaming at the TV too. But I mean, I loved doing it. But there was so much going on with school that I just wasn't able to do a whole lot of it. It is one that I am definitely going to finish. Absolutely love it. It gets adorable. It will be one that I will put in a portfolio. I will not frame, but I like it a lot. And then
we'll both have this one,
but not least, as everyone has been watching our channel knows, we're doing a henna-line comparison with the Groovy Girl and from Diamond Art Club and Groovy Girl Art and Soul, and I'm doing the Diamond Art Club version of Groovy Girl. And so we kind of try every month to pick out like a few days and work on a section and then make a video. With the holidays, we have gotten a little bit behind, I will say. Let me pull this up. But you can go back and check out any of our comparison videos where we talk about this. So Brittany has actually been talking to somebody who did this kit, and she enhanced it, and oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. And I think, did she enhance it on her own, Brittany?
Yeah, it's Angelina Sargent from she does a lot of postings in DP with Sparklers Facebook group, because she does a lot of her own enhancements, and she basically enhances probably, I would say, 95% of canvases. Like, she hardly ever keeps any of the original drills.
So Brittany, her and her were talking, and Brittany asked her if she had trouble with popping drills, because if you all have been watching, you know that I have, and she actually said she had not, right, Brittany?
Well, she didn't use any.
She used all enhancements.
Yeah.
Gosh, that has to be so expensive.
I know. I told her I envy her stash of enhancement drills.
I could only imagine. We talk about that because I have enhancement kits for some of the kits I own, and so if you buy a kit that's $60, let's say, enhancements can easily run $20 or $30, and that's pushing your kit up to $90 to $100. So enhancing those kits, it can get rather pricey.
Yeah, it really can.
But like this has a lot of enhancements. So like the fact that but Brittany showed me her finish, and I was like, oh my gosh, the bling on that. So if you're interested, go to that. If you request to join their page and check her out, because I wonder if she's the one who enhanced the snake. I'd be curious to know.
No, I don't think so. No. She tends to do the whole thing, not just like part of the thing. So.
That's pretty amazing that she has that talent. Okay, so that's the end of my work in progress. I feel like I have a lot of work in progress.
All right.
No judging here, people.
Nope. We are in a community where we don't judge anybody for anything. No stash shaming, no shaming of any kind. We're all here to enjoy our artwork. All right, guys. My work's in progress. So, I tried so hard to get this finished in December for the event, the Art and Soul event, and I obviously did not succeed. This is Christmas cookies from Emma Casey from Art and Soul. I am enhancing this one on my own. I did do a video for it because when we unboxed it, this little baby has lots of pretty nice. I didn't add anything to this, and you can see there's so many ABs in this dragon, and then like some soul dust. And so like this dragon didn't have anything. So we're adding some stuff, and then I added like the present and the wrapping paper, and then I added some silver to the scissors here, but then I added lots of pretty to this one. So this one's one. I can't wait to finish this one. I love her dragons. If you guys can't tell. Ooh, this is technically my first Dreamer designs that I ever started. I have 2 that are in progress. Haven't finished a single one. Gotta get on that. So this one, so I will tell you guys, so this one for me was, I'm gonna call it a learning curve. So, Dreamer Designs just recently changed their canvas where they tightened their drill fill so the squares fit better and snugger. And so this one, I was struggling when I first started because if you single place, I don't really have a lot of issues. If you try to multi-place, I was getting so frustrated, like right through here I can still see. There's just, you can tell where I placed drills together and then I stopped and I placed another set because there's just gapping. And so like I've read that with some of them, like as they're exposed to air over time after you complete them, the drills, they kind of like begin to expand, I guess, and it fits together. But I mean, like if you look over here, actually, this section, I don't see any of that gapping. So I do see it like right through here where I did lots of multi-placing. And then if you look over here, I actually don't see a lot of gapping here either. So just mainly right here. But so it was just a learning curve. I do still love this painting. I do still think it looks great. You guys, I don't even know if you guys can even see the gapping. I think it's probably just me, and once you're far enough away from the canvas, you're not going to see it. You're just going to see the finished product, and I don't care. But it's gorgeous what I've done so far. I love how Dreamer Designs has so many specialty drills. So have to get this one back out and work on her at some point. We've got my beautiful groovy girl. So I'm doing the Art and Soul version. And so I literally have the exact same amount done as Robin. Just a little bit there at the top. And then we've got a couple rows here at the bottom. And so we'll hopefully get some progress done on her. Hopefully between events this month. We're both doing 2 events this month. 3, I don't know. Quite a few. Alright, if you follow me on TikTok, you have seen this before. If you don't follow me on TikTok, you have not seen this before. So I took an Art and Soul kit, and I basically turned it into a mystery kit. Like, I knew what the kit was, but I made it into a game. And so I can't tell you what this is because the game is still kind of ongoing. So I did have like a grand prize winner who is going to get her prize hopefully soon. She lives overseas, so I don't know how long it's going to take to get to her. And then I've left it open because I'm going to give one more U.S. winner to give them a free prize with like putty or something. So they just have to guess what it is with the art, what the name of the canvas is with the artist, and then they'll get a free prize. Basically what will happen is anybody who guesses the correct artist name and canvas, until the point I'm about halfway through, they'll get thrown onto a random wheel picker, and then whoever's name gets picked, they'll get the prize. So, not going to tell you, I can't tell you the artist, I can't tell you the name, I can't tell you it's from Art and Soul. If you know, you know. That's all I can tell you right now, unfortunately. So this is a work in progress. If you want to participate in picking squares, head over to my TikTok, look for the latest video with it. Pick a square. I need to do another square too. Update it. I'm behind. This is my last one. I've been obsessed with this one. Obsessed. If you watch my channel enough, and if you've even this video enough, you know I love specialty drills and enhancing kits. And I didn't change a single thing on this canvas. I did not. Dreamer Designs did a fantastic job. I adore this kit. There is so many pretty red crystals in her dress, all throughout here, in this tablecloth, all throughout over here, in Mama Bear's dress. Her entire blue part of her dress is all ABs. Like this, there's ABs in her hair, her curls that I'm just getting to. Like I adore this piece. I can't wait to finish it. I'm about halfway through. I need to finish working on it.
It's so pretty.
Adore this one. So looking forward to more Hannah-Lynn's. I think you guys can tell who my favorite artists are from this yearly in review. So I think that pretty much does it as far as canvases go. I was going to kind of mix goals into this video, but this video is already going to probably easily be like probably an hour long at least at this point.
Longer than that, I think.
So we're not going to do goals in this video. So we will do another video with goals. Maybe we'll do like a whip and chat and talk about our goals for the year. Maybe that will be our plan. But that does it for our year in review. We hope you guys enjoyed seeing everything we've worked on and are currently still working on. And we've got lots to come this year. I didn't even count how many finishes I had. Did you?
No.
I'll at the end of this video, so right here, I'm going to pop up, because neither one of us counted as we went, and like we could go back in our apps and look. I'm just going to count as I'm editing, and I'll pop up a number here, showing you how many we both had done with our names. But thank you so much for sticking around, guys. If you guys are new to our channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. It is completely free, doesn't cost you anything. You can turn on the notification bell so you get notified anytime we put up videos. We do all kinds of things from unboxings to artist spotlights. We're hosting lots of fun events this year. So I definitely recommend joining us if you are new. And if you're returning, thank you guys so much for this wonderful year. I know we've only been on YouTube for half of this year, but it has been an amazing time. So thank you guys so much for watching.
This was so much fun, by the way, this video.
Yes.
I like this. Yes.
So we hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed making it. And we will see you in our next video.
Bye.
Bye, guys.